Weeping with others. Hello. Today we're going to study the second part of Romans 12:15. Rejoice with those who rejoice, weep with those who weep. That verse, it tells us to weep with others who weep in the second part. Well, why would we do that? Why? Well, one reason is because weeping, it lets another one know that we empathize with what they are going through. That can really encourage them. The word empathy does not only mean to feel sorry for someone. No, what really, it means more than that. Feeling sorry for someone is sympathy. We wish they weren't going through it, of course, but empathy means you really feel what they're going through, and that's empathy. If a person is going through a really hard time and you see that, your heart hurts the same amount as theirs does. Wow, that comforts them. It also lets them know that you really love them. Christians, we are called to love others. Question: do you know someone that's going through a really difficult time? Do you ignore them for that? Maybe you say, "Well, I'm really sorry about that." I want to give you an example. If a person you know is having money problems and not have enough money to have food at home, do you tell them you're sorry and then finished? Well, that's a little bit of sympathy, but it's not enough. It's very simple to say I'm sorry to someone. But if anyone has the world's goods and sees his brother in need, yet closes his heart against him, how does God's love abide in him? Little children, let us not love in word or talk, but in deed and in truth. We should put ourselves in their shoes. Think about what they are going through and also how it impacts others in their life. Think about it. Think about how they feel, and then we will understand what it's really like to go through the same situation. Do you have people in your life, maybe a person that has cancer or lost someone that lost their job, or a husband and wife whose marriage is failing, or maybe someone, a widow or a widower? Maybe someone has a house, but they can't afford food or water or electricity. If we truly empathize with that person, would we weep with them? Of course we would. I know we've already talked about at other times weeping with the others, and it will help them to see that we understand what they are going through, and we want to help them and do whatever we can. From now on, let's feel empathetic towards others, towards our brothers and sisters in Christ, and let them know that we know what they're going through and we care about their experiences. We care for them. Coram Deo. To live coram Deo is to live one's entire life in the presence of God, under the authority of God, to the glory of God. Everyday Breadcrumbs, Daily Devotional Studies for the Deaf by Brad and Tammy Schaaf. Taught in American Sign Language, ASL, by Brad with voiceover by his wife Tammy. All verses from English Standard Version, ESV.